Hello everyone! Today I wanted to show you how to get set up at the piano. First we're going to check our bench height. We want our forearm to be flat or parallel with the ground. So try not to be reaching down like this or reaching up like this. So we may have to adjust the bench to be able to do that. If you have an adjustable bench, you can move it up or down. Most of the time for our kids, we're going to be wanting to move the bench higher. So if you don't have an adjustable bench, you can use something like these foam squares that I just got off Amazon, or some carpet squares or carpet samples, and you can sit on those. Next, we want to make sure that our feet are flat on the ground so that our feet aren't dangling around and we're nice and sturdy feeling. So we can use a stool if our feet don't touch the ground, or a box, some books, whatever you have laying around the house. Next, we're going to check and see if we're sitting on the front half of the bench. So we're sitting tall, and we should see some of the bench behind us instead of sitting back like this and covering it all up. Once we've done that, we're going to check and see how close the bench is to the piano. If we put out our arms straight like this and make some fists, we're going to see if we're sitting tall and not leaning back or forward, where our knuckles end up. So we want them to touch the fall board right here, which is where the keys end and meet this black part on my piano. So I'm going to have to move my bench back a little bit for me to have my arms straight and touching the fall board. So go ahead and move your bench forward or back until you find the right spot where you can do that same thing. All right, after we've checked our distance, the last thing we're going to do is check our hand shape. We want to have nice, relaxed hands, and our fingers are going to be naturally curved a little bit. So one way to make sure that we have this hand shape is to just let your hands dangle at your side. You'll see that they are already naturally curved a little bit. So just relax them and then bring them up. See how they're curved. Another thing you can do is just rest your hands on your knees and see that they are already curved a little bit with the fingers. Bring them up like that. Then the last thing we want to check too is that our wrist is also flat. So we don't want to be going like this or dipping under like this. Try to make this flat. Now, this may seem like a lot to do at first, but once you've got this set up, you won't really have to do much adjusting, and you'll get used to the way everything feels. Hopefully this helped you get set up, and if you have any questions at all, just let me know.